Ancient civilizations before time. Strange furry visitors. Clay tablets. Pyramids. Celery. There were times when the Sumerians, we call these people who we don't know a thing about, only that they wore unisex thongs and built pyramids with their bare hands. So, the Sumerians lived with their gods, who came to Earth to help mankind in return for certain produce department goods. But ancient tablets are revealing an even more profound agenda. The Bunnunaki connection. They walked the Earth. They ruled the people. They chewed on things. According to mainstream archaeology, the earliest civilization emerged somewhere near Iraq in 3000 BC, as no one can think of anything happening earlier than that. Even in this long-ago period, we only have vague memories and very few Facebook posts or tweets remaining from Sumerian and Mesopotamian times. And all of them have proven to be modern fakes.
Civilization began a long, long time ago. So long that you can't scroll back to that time in your Facebook timeline. Nobody remembers where it began, not even boomers. Imagine generations upon generations upon generations upon generations upon generations.
Life was not easy in ancient Sumer. Everyone moved heavy bags full of dry grass all day long under the scorching sun. Then they had to wait until the bag's contents were recorded on stone tablets by drunken scribes. They would use the cuneiform writing system, and deciphering these cuneiform tablets was next to impossible, even back then. Thousands of illegible tablets were piled up, causing a serious building material shortage. Women could not be seen in ancient Sumer. Everyone was middle-aged, bald men, which made things even worse.
Long ago, when the gods and honest lawyers walked among us, so according to an old toga-clad statue, there were 5 ages: the Golden Age, the Bronze Age, the Plastic Age, the Recyclable Plastic Age, and the age when we couldn't tell if you had plastic surgery or not. Of course, the Aztecs have different references, but they are a bunch of aging wise guys and always talk about the before, the before, the before.
Could it be that anyone lived during the times that no one can recall? And had another people been alive even before them? According to ancient alien theorists, the answer is a deep, resonating, "We don't know." The evidence may lie in plain sight. In order to find out who or what these ancient people commemorated, we have analyzed Hammurabi's tablet using a completely new method. This time, we have used a hand magnifier on the rear side. What you can see here cannot be explained by mainstream archaeology.
What you see under the loupe is mind-boggling. Without any doubt, it is a writing system of some kind.
According to mainstream scholars, Bunnunaki means the ancient people pseudo-scientific TV shows blame for everything.
The Bunnunaki people were real physical beings who came here with giant spaceships. They were extremely furry. Maybe they came from Greece. Our ancestors received special help, and that help came from nowhere else but up there. Take the example of the Great Flood. It wasn't only Noah who built an ark obeying the divine order of God. For example, Sumerian Ziusudra built a stone rabbit to survive the flood inside.
Ancient astronaut theorists believe that the alien visitors who visited the Earth possessed a highly advanced knowledge of genetics and dental hygiene.
The Bunnunaki gave a lot of guidance to humans. Procreation was out of control. Dental hygiene was at its peak. You were able to buy carrots or fresh celery at any drive-thru.
One piece of evidence has turned up in Los Angeles. After the shooting of Mummy Returns Once Again, episode 16, it was found among props by a sharp-eyed pawn shop owner. Driven by altruism, he immediately made it available on eBay for a mere $1 million. Although the tablet found in Studio City is being attacked by mainstream scholars due to an obviously photoshopped carrot and made in Bangladesh inscription on the back side.
We called them rabbits. Furry little devils. The carrots. Always the carrots. They practically eat, sleep, all day. When they don't they it's eat, they like rabbits all f***ing day. And they would chew your wooden furniture.
If the unusual skulls found in Mesopotamia and behind several Chinese restaurants are really evidence for the Bunnunaki being popular with the ladies back then, that may prove that ancient man was actually in contact with extraterrestrial beings using strange devices, like the one found in Göbekli Tepe.
The purpose and function of the device is inconceivable. With the help of the strangely well-preserved but incredibly cumbersomely interpreted manual, our research group has assembled the mysterious equipment. However, it was not possible to make it work. We tried not just one time, but multiple times. 1,000 times.
That's a Dalek. That's what it is called where I live. An old Dalek.
Where could this mysterious ancient device come from? Ancient astronaut theorists believe the answer lies in a star constellation called the Pleiades. Could the Pleiades system be the place where human life on Earth first originated? Ancient astronaut theorists say yes, as they say yes to anything involving distant stars with fancy names and oral tradition passed down by drunken old shamans.
That's the Pleiades. There's 7 sisters escaping Orion's wrath. I mean, yeah, if you took mushrooms or something strong.
Another proof is that the government has this don't ask, don't tell policy regarding the Bunnunaki. Or was that the army?
When we look at our story of the Bunnunaki, it is easy to see that even the hint of the promise of a lucrative contract offered by an ordinary TV channel can make good, perhaps more restless than average, creatives produce such an extreme nonsense. In our next episode, we're going to explore why Melon Task tweets stupid shit all the time.